Warning: 2 minor swear words in this episode. Check the podcast description for more info.
Welcome back to
The Land Before Prime!
Your 5-minute dive into films found in the cinema or on physical media or long forgotten by everyone, including streaming. The rules are simple. We have 5 minutes to break the story down, tell you the highs and the lows, and what we thought of it. But be warned, we aren't going to avoid spoilers. In this episode, we're looking at James Gunn's 2025 Superman. But before we get the counting from the timekeeper, let's very quickly talk trailers. Seeing I'm up to date with this film, and it means I've seen it on time, I can tell you there were 7 trailers, and what we're going to do here is I'm going to tell you those 7 trailers and one word to do with them. And what we'll do, we'll log that down, and then when we review those in the future, we'll see if that one word was correct. So starting at the beginning, we had Project Hail Mary, Promising, The Smashing Machine, Powerful, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, Fun, Fantastic Four, Retro, Wicked 2, Long, The Odyssey, Cryptic, One Battle After Another, Meh. Timekeeper, start the clock. Released to UK cinemas July 2025, Superman features the familiar faces Nicholas Corenswet, Twisters the Politician, Rachel Brosnahan, The Marvellous Mrs. Maisel, House of Cards, Nicholas Hoult, Skins X-Men, Nathan Fillion, Firefly the Rookie, Eddie Khadiji, X-Men Twilight, Alan Tudyk, Literally Everything, and introducing Maria Gabriela Di Faria. We open on Superman getting battered, like properly stomped, and who rescues him? Krypto, his dog, who's also trashed the Fortress of Solitude. The robot assistants try to revive Soup with solar radiation and a crunchy bone-mending ASMR session, but only get him to 86%. Not ideal. Off he goes to Metropolis, but it's not long before he's facing the Hammer, again, and losing, again. Turns out the Hammer is just Ultraman, a clone Superman puppet by Lex Luthor and his tech bros. Lex has portals all over the world, because of course he does. Clark, meanwhile, is living that Daily Planet life, writing, getting roasted by colleagues, and defending his choice to stop a war between Boravia and Jaranpur, which, spoiler, didn't go down too well. The government doesn't want Lex's Planet Watch super team, but Lex doesn't care. He's got the Engineer and Ultraman on retainer. Then, domestic drama. Lois comes home to find someone cooking. It's Clark. It's breakfast for dinner. She knows he's Superman. They interview. They argue. Clark hates being called #supershit. It's awkward. Lex releases a baby kaiju into Metropolis. It will get bigger, don't worry. Then he visits the remains of the fortress, which rise like a magical Hogwarts annex. Inside, Ultraman and the Engineer wreck everything and maybe kill Krypto. Bastards. The kaiju goes full Godzilla. But here comes the Justice Gang, unofficial name. Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, a walking rage tweet, Hawkgirl and Mr. Terrific. Superman wants to save the beast, Mr. Terrific explodes its guts instead. Then Lex drops a video bomb. Superman's parents didn't send him here to be a hero. No, they wanted him to conquer Earth. Everyone turns on him, even Guy Gardner threatens him. Superman, broken and dogless, storms Lex's office but gets live-streamed while angry. A bad PR move. Back with Lois, she's worried about the city being blobbed to death, but Superman's off to turn himself in. Big mistake. Lex tosses him into a pocket universe filled with his enemies and a side order of kryptonite, courtesy of Metamorpho, whose kid Lex is holding hostage because of course he is. Meanwhile, Lois, Jimmy, secret sex god Olsen, and Eve, Lex's disloyal girlfriend, team up. Mr. Terrific helps them break into the pocket dimension. Superman is half dead. Lex kills some prisoners in front of him just for info, but Metamorpho has a change of heart. Sun juice plus science equals Superman's back. They rescue the baby, free Krypto, who's been chasing virtual squirrels, and escape. Superman retreats to Smallville for a pep talk from his human parents, then heads to Metropolis for the final showdown. Lex is tearing holes in the city with portals, Engineer and Ultraman pounce, Superman body slams them to Earth, turns out Ultraman is his clone, but also kind of a moron. Meanwhile, Boravia's army invades again, but the Justice Gang shows up, Metamorpho included. Hawkgirl straight up drops the president from orbit. Superman hurls Ultraman into a black hole, stops Lex's rant mid-villain monologue, and declares he chose humanity. Lex is arrested, Mr. Terrific seals the portal, nobody snogs Lois yet. Back at the fortress, everything's rebuilt, robot number 4 wants to be called Gary, and surprise Krypto belongs to Supergirl, who's drunk, fabulous, and ready to reclaim her dog. Superman, he's chilling with home movies and finds peace in his human memories. Roll credits. Mid-credit scene, Superman and Krypto on the moon just vibing, and then post-credits, Superman and Mr. Terrific overlooking Metropolis talking big plans. The film was always going to be divisive. The Henry Cavill crowd refused to believe anyone else can wear the cape. The Christopher Reeve crew still thinks the role should have retired with him. And the Dean Cain fans, yeah, we don't talk about them. But here's the truth. This is one of the best Superman films we've had. David Corenswet nails it. He's Superman and Clark Kent. Charming, grounded, idealistic without being cheesy. He looks the part, but he acts the part too. And honestly, the whole cast hits. No clangers. You love who you're meant to love. You hate who you're supposed to hate. Lois isn't just a scream machine either, or a romantic sidecar, she feels real. And Lex, Nicholas Holt's Lex, is a masterstroke. You feel his rage, his bitterness, his terrifying calm, his big villain energy without being cartoonish. The story, it's classic, rise, fall, redemption, but Gunn adds just enough new flavour, no syrupy nonsense, a bit of bite, a dash of darkness, and it just all works. Now, people love to pick at faults, but for once, the positives outweigh the negatives 100 to 1. The suit, retro and brilliant. Creature designs, bonkers, I love it. Supporting characters, totally over the top, and that's the point. And the pacing, bang on. There's no slow patches, no toilet break windows, just pure momentum. If you insist on nitpicking, the engineer felt half-baked, cool idea but underused, the design didn't wow, and the flying scenes. Tough to sell super speed flight on screen, and this missed the mark a bit. But who cares? The film is bloody brilliant. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Easy take off your I Heart Cavill or Reeve Forever t-shirts, and just enjoy a Superman film that finally remembers how to feel good. And that, ladies and gents, was an incredibly hard review to do inside of 5 minutes. Such a giant story, so much to pack in, so much to talk about. I feel like I've probably missed a load of things that I would have been happily talking for hours about. Anyway, if you enjoyed the show, please make sure you subscribe and you share it to all your friends. You can find out more about us at channel84.co.uk. Don't forget that this show is hosted by hosts from the following shows: The Untitled Sci-Fi Show, Lightly Used, Who Takes the Socks Off, and the Variety Show podcast. And you can also find out more about them at channel84.co.uk. We don't have a dedicated social media channel for this show, so just follow us on channel84.co.uk, follow your favourite hosts, share us, and we will do our best to give you continued entertainment. Until next time, goodbye.
This was a Studio Channel 84 network show. To find more, head over to channel84.co.uk now.